on meditation and spiritual science. Yesterday we have been speaking on the procedure of meditation, how to conduct and how to be in meditation. My dear masters, we have understood that first thing is posture. See, we have to sit in a convenient posture and then cross the legs and then join the hands and then be erect and close the mouth, be silent and then close the eyes. And after that, sixth state is that we have to keep a keen observation on our own breathing in and out. This is all what we are supposed to do, and the rest will happen on its own. In this, important factor is that we have to keep very close observation. We have to be constantly observing the breathing in and out. In a sense, we have to only understand how the breathing is going on, whether it is short breathing or long breathing. So here the point is that it is not that we should have high and low breathing and short and long breathing. No, we need not have anything. We have to be very natural, and natural breathing only is required here and no modification of that. But we should be aware of whether your breathing in is short or long. Now, when you are breathing out, you have to observe whether it is short or long. This only ensures that you will be having your attention only on the breathing. And then the next moment, it is going to happen to completely remove all the thought process in the mind. The mind will become absolutely blank. In that state, everything will happen. When one physicality is kept aside, then spirituality enters into our human realm. Okay? Till such time we are external people. Now once you are closing your eyes and observing your breathing in and out, then we turn ourselves internally and we enter into unseen worlds. That is called spiritual science. So the experiences we have listed out, generally people experience when they are in meditation. First, head becomes heavy, the body becomes light, and then a lot of sceneries or colors or whatever it is, still images you will be able to see, and thereafter some moving objects also will be there for us to see. And then after this seeing, visualization, or vision, after this is called vipassana in Sanskrit. It is only seeing extraordinarily, a high concentrated vision it is. So we will be seeing what is happening. Now the attention of our breathing will be shifted towards the visualizing the happenings around in the mind, okay, empty mind. So this is the development. The first 5-10 minutes you will be observing the breathing. Thereafter you will land yourself into visionary mode. Okay? That is the starting of meditation. Then we can say that you are picked up in meditation. Okay? So from thereafter, after certain time, after a pass of another 5-10 minutes, you have to be free and absolutely in vipassana mode. Then the subtle body in us, that is the astral body in us, will be released, and it will be trying to go into the skies and cosmos, to fetch all signs of all sorts of known and unknown signs. The cosmology will be open to us. So we will be traveling around. That is called astral travel. Once we have this kind of experience, then you will be loaded with a terrible knowledge. It's a very, 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 ununderstandable knowledge. Okay, that we will be able to procure and come back into the human realm, and then we'll make use of that. That is the purpose of meditation. Okay, then man becomes wise enough, to understand what it is, to understand everything, and we will be able to speak what we are supposed to speak. Nothing else will come. My dear masters, all great masters have had this kind of experience. The Prophet Muhammad, when he went inside the cave unknowingly, and then he came out after 30 days, after intense meditation, and he started speaking something else which is not known to him, the people will be very surprised at hearing the words from his mouth. Okay, that was the power of meditation. Similarly, all masters, take for any master, Buddha came out of this ignorance just like that, coming out in the case of a sort of a butterfly. So earlier we were all ignorant. Now, after meditation, we will be completely uh, aware of everything. So that kind of changes we can find, In this, I will change the slide. Kaya Anupassana is one of the stages. Okay, Kaya Anupassana. This is also, Kaya means body. The physical body also will be purified during the state of this meditation, because the body will be working with prana. Without prana, how body can sustain? The prana vahikas should be always applying the prana to all parts of the body. So once we are in meditation, we are fetching all the sorts of energies, and those energies will be transmitted through energy tubes in our body and supplied to all parts of the body, so that the body will be very, very active at all points. Wherever there is some lack of shortage of prana, that will be filled up and man becomes perfectly healthy. That is why this is called Kaya Anupassana. So the meditation is going to give you the purity in the mind in the first level, and the body also will be purified. First Anapanasati, that is breathing process, and Kaya Anupassana will follow immediately. And then Vipassana starts. Okay, Vipassana means seeing the unseen things. That is called Vipassana. Okay, so now you see, this is the Vipassana. The third eye, the more understanding, the astral travel starts. And through this Vipassana, astral travel will be possible. Okay, and experiences begin, observation of these things is known as Vipassana. This is the high state of Samadhi. This is called Samadhi, in fact. Okay. So, my dear friends, we have three stages in meditation. One is breathing. Number two is cleansing of physical body by dint of energy that is sucked during the meditation. And then have beautiful experiences of the whole system of the universe and all kinds of wisdom that is possible to be secured by Vipassana state in the meditation procedure. Okay, three stages we come across. All the three form part of Anapanasati meditation. Okay, so you should understand it is not expansion. It is awareness only. It is not a sleep. So in meditation, we are not going to sleep. We close our eyes and we are aware of what is going on, And it is not a concentration. It is a deconcentration inside. We don't think anything. Just we only seeing. That's it. Kindly understand this. Many people mistake that this is a concentration on some sort of object outside or whatever it is inside this and that. So kindly be with this information that meditation is nothing. There is no concentration at all. The concentration leads to headache. This is free from concentration. This is only a kind of keen observation. That's it. Kindly attention of the mind on the things going on inside the mind. That is what we form part of this thing. And then this is called a sort of samadhi. You understand? So when this samadhi state, samadhi means what? State of wisdom. Okay, the mind is regulated. The mind is made tranquilent. Okay, very, very peaceful. The mind will be made bright, very strong. This kind of samadhi. I will check up. How our people have understood what Samadhi is and what are the benefits out of that. I'll give you very importantly one more slide I will open. This is called Samadhi, So you will have this kind of information, which is very, very essential for getting interest in meditation. Okay, I'll expand this. Samadhi is equal to knowledge session, it is. So yesterday you have seen, when astral travel is going on, there was some sort of a conference going on inside, in the higher realms, isn't it? So that sort of things will happen. So a lot of fetching knowledge it will happen there. Okay, knowledge session. Only in meditation we can perceive the Brahman. Physical eyes cannot do. Subtle eyes are required. So, my dear masters, in meditation, that is in the state of Samadhi, we will be able to conceive and we will be able to understand and we will be able to perceive the greatest of the great, the cause of the creation, that is called Brahman. See, that is called the self. So now self-knowledge we have to obtain by this way, by this mode of practice. Okay. In Sanskrit they say, this cannot be pursued with the physical eyes. You cannot, if you open the eyes, you can see nothing of the secrets of this universe. You can see the secrets of the universe, and you can see the meaning of the whole cause of this creation. All these things which is being taught in our empty number of scriptures we have. Okay, all these things can be understood only in meditation when once we close the physical eyes. When we close the physical eyes, then the third eye, the actually non-physical eyes, subtle eyes will be opened. You will be able to have a great vision inside that will make you understand everything. Ativa Sushmam, that is very, very subtle it is. Ativa Sushmam Paramatma Tattvam, the sort of creators, the kind of his power, we cannot understand. That sort of great mystery it is. Okay, that will be unraveled, that will be unfolded for us only in meditation with the vipassana. Okay. Ativa sushvam paramatma tattvam na sthula drishtya pratipattim arhati. Sthula drishti will not work. Sthula drishti means physical eyes will not work. Atyanta sushma drishtya. Then subtle eyes we need for that. The subtle eyes will be equipped only in meditation. We will get only in meditation. So we need to be in meditation for earning this great knowledge, and which is very, very the cause of our happy life, in fact. Okay. So that is what they say. And then afterwards, by continued practice, if one is in the abode of Brahman, he becomes thought-free to experience the bliss. Bliss means what? Bliss is not happiness. Bliss is not a comfort. You will be getting this sort of state of bliss in meditation during the course of vipassana, my dear masters. Bliss is no pain, no gain. There is no happiness, there is no unhappiness. You will be wonderfully a state of equilibrium. Okay, very, very steady mind, very peaceful state. There is no pain, there is no gain. There is no trouble, or there is no happiness. Nothing is there. You are just like that, remain as it is, without any sort of disturbance in the mind. That is called bliss. And this bliss is obtainable there. How they are obtainable? Say, in meditation what happens? All our mind will be completely prepared, okay, beautiful, and the purified mind will come out. That cooking will happen in the mind, and the outcome is a bright and intelligent mind. Okay, very strong mind, high consciousness. Okay, So now how this is also described very well in one of the scriptures, What is that? Yatha, see, Yatha Suvarnam Patupaka Shobhitam. The what people say, Suvarna means gold, when once gold is shining like anything. Yatha Suvarnam Patupaka Shobhitam, that is when it is burnt, it will shine much more, isn't it? How it happens? Because it loses all its impurities. Swatma malam chektva, malam chektva, that means all impurities it will give away. Okay. Swatma malam chektva, sattva rajo tamo gunam. See, all these gunas will go away. Okay. Malam chektva. What will happen thereafter when once you will be rid of these sort of impurities, ayatanaha shyat swaswarupa vispurtihi. See, your own original, the shape, your own original content of yours will be expressed. So you will be coming out in a bright, human, godly man. Okay. Then you will have your noble virtues on your face. Your face will be glittering like gold, Your face will be very, very shining, in fact. So that will happen in the meditation. Okay. And further it says, this is what we have told, and all past karmas will be burned and one will gain his own pure state. In the state of samadhi, all past karmas, anena samadhina, okay, anena samadhina, sakala karma nashaha. See, that is what is happening. Anena samadhina, sakala karma nashaha. See, all past karmas, present and past, all things will vanish and you will become pure. So again, ayattadaha, even without all your effort, simply being in meditation makes you bright and shining, okay, with all sorts of noble qualities. Ayattadaha syat, swaswarupa vishpurtihi. Our own swarupa is, we are all wise people and we are all coming with pure mind, okay. We are all coming with a great mind, So we will get back our own nature, okay. Our nature will come back to us.
Sorry to interrupt you. Can you minimize the screen, sir? This one, that's a small screen, so that we can see the slide correctly.
Okay, I will do that. Okay, now it is small, no? You understand?
No, not this one, sir. The screen, the Skype screen, which is appearing on this one. We want you to minimize that one. You make it big. The presentation should be big, but the small screen, minimize it. Don't close it. Put it below the taskbar.
Okay, below the top again. It is going on, and it is like that. Okay, now we can expand this. Okay, so this meditation is responsible for vanishing for removal of all sorts of bad karmas, whatever we have done, that is the system actually in our, in these scriptures it is well explained about this. So in the olden days, all people used to practice this meditation and achieve a lot of wisdom and becoming very pure. That's why they were able to do. They were able to do whatever they wished to, in fact. So there was no problem there. There was no violence in those days. Okay. Now we have a lot of things are there. Many, the common man is having external prayers. They go to temple and ask so many things. And this asking business should stop. Okay. So we should not ask whenever we go to temple. We should not ask. Even the greatest, even Sattvic people or all people, who are noble people, what we call, they also go and ask for everything. So that is not correct. That's why all gunas are not necessary. All these gunas are going to lead us to unnecessarily a bad state of life. Okay. Prayers should be there only in fetching calmness and sarve janaha sukhino bhavantu. That is all our prayer. It should not be that I should be good. No. And then inner prayers also like that. And then meditation. Meditation, there will not be any prayer in meditation. That's why it becomes pure. And that is the best practice when we have to practice. That leads to samadhi. Okay. So this is the uh, the the best state of meditation is samadhi. And then we will go back to our okay, I would like to say something about the cosmic energy, and we have this kind of meditation. For the sake of your information, we are bringing out some slides of great people. The Harshama, our person is there, great philosopher, Mahavira. Okay, and then something about pyramid meditation we would like to tell. Pyramid meditation is not something different from Anapanasati. Same meditation, Anapanasati, we do inside the pyramid, we are calling it as pyramid meditation. That's it. So all pyramids are very, very great, and they are all store energies. And you must have heard Great Giza Pyramid in Egypt, which is one of the wonders of the I'll remove this. Okay, so the pyramids are the first set of world wonders. In those things, they used to have this kind of technology that whatever they keep inside the pyramids, they used to be very fresh. Okay, that kind of freshness is not understood even now. Also, people are verifying in so many ways, but no trace of any sort of rationality or some such thing. It is only a wonder, that's it. So now that sort of energy, that sort of freshness, we are now able to use it for meditation. So whenever we do meditation inside the pyramid, uh, and our sort of sucking power of energy is 3 times more. We get more energy inside the pyramids. In fact, pyramid is stored already in the pyramids. Energy is already stored in the pyramids. So the moment we are inside, we are doing and we are keeping it open. Our mind is open to everything with a sort of emptiness. Then very fast we are sucking the energy which is outside in the pyramid. Okay. And on top of it, pyramid also will be receiving in greater amounts of energy from the cosmos. Okay. So pyramid is an amplifier of multiplying the results. So amplifier means whatever it will be getting more and more. See, if I get some kind of energy outside by sitting in meditation, if we sit in a pyramid, we get 3 times more of that in the pyramid. Similarly, preservation I already told. Whatever you keep inside the pyramid, they remain fresh. So the experiments of some vegetables or sort of things we can keep inside and check up. So we'll understand that they remain very fresh. Okay. And third benefit in pyramid is we get more very fast experiences of getting out of body. Okay, our astral travel will begin very fast. So that is the great benefit. Okay, so kindly take a sort of a small pyramid at least, and keep it in the house and start doing meditation down below of that. Okay, this is the Bangalore pyramid is there you are seeing, and this side is the Giza pyramid is there. Okay. And then supervision. Then third eye, about third eye, we have to understand that we have four kinds of eyes every human being is bestowed with. One is physical eye. That means we are now using our external eyes, that is called physical eyes. And then mental eye. So when once, you close the eyes, you will be recollecting whatever is happening, whatever happened in the past. So that is, but this eye can only see the past, it cannot see the future. Okay. And then divine eye. The divine eye is a powerful eye which is given to Arjuna by Sri Krishna to see some sort of things of his own Vishwarupa. So this eye is normally is used for special purposes that will be made available to us. And then knowledge eye. Okay. Then last one is that is called Gnana Chikshu in Sanskrit. Okay. Gnana Chikshu. Chikshu means eye. Okay. Gnana Chikshu. That is called wisdom eye. Okay. So wisdom tooth are there inside the body. And we have wisdom eye also in our brains. Okay. That wisdom eye we should activate. Already it is there. It is not that we will get it now. Already we come with all apparatus, but we are not using it. So the wisdom eye should be activated, and it is possible through the practice of meditation, my dear friends. So these four eyes we should be able to use. And then group meditation. So when we sit in group, then we call that meditation is called group meditation. Normally in group meditation, we get the benefit of going into meditation very fast, and sometimes if you are not picked up in meditation, because you are sitting in a group, you will be taken into meditation very fast. Okay, that's sort of it. And further, here in group meditation, all of us will be having subtle thoughts, Sushma vrittis. I already told yesterday, the chitta vrittis will go away and Sushma vrittis will follow. Sushma vrittis are not headache. Sushma vrittis are not belonging to physicality. So they are all a sort of universal plans. Okay. So universal good. Okay. The Sushma vrittis will come, and in group meditation, that is a very, very important factor. We will be getting all sorts of thoughts, and we work for the welfare of the universe. Okay. So similarly, full moon meditation. Full moon, the Buddha Purnima is coming on 5th, 6th and 7th, my dear masters. So we will have some functions, just like online. Kindly attend to that. And every full moon, once in 15 days, you can, in a month, So you can have a sort of full session of meditation during the nights particularly. And during this period of full moon will not take any sort of energies from the cosmos. So whatever left behind, those energies will be following, will flow towards the Earth planet, and we will be benefited by that. We will be receiving more energy. The moment you are closing your eyes, you will get a sort of energy gushing into your mind. Okay. Then music meditation is there. Okay. So the music meditation is very, very classical instruments. The music is very wonderful thing, which is very healthy for mind and body. Okay. Every sort of instrument, but that should be classical, that should be hollow instruments, will emit a sort of resonances. The music itself is a sort of medicine for the people, So every kind of music will have 7 bits, okay. So sapta swaras are there. So all these 7, in fact, there are 7 bits will activate 7 chakras in our human body. The 7 chakras, Muladhara, see, the information on chakras. Muladhara, Swadhisthana, Manipura, okay. Then the Anahata, Vishuddha, Agna chakras. 6 chakras are there, and Sahasrara is the outcome of this. That is called 7th. Okay, all these chakras will be activated very much during the course of music. That's why people will go into trance the moment they are into the listening of music. Okay, so we can practice meditation with music. That is fine, very nice. Some people are questioning, sir, it is a disturbance to us. It is not a disturbance, So when once you are accustomed to that, and the melody of music will take you towards trance. Okay, you will forget everything, external things, and you will end up into emptiness of the mind. That is the great benefit we can derive from music. These are the chakras. So the chakras we will discuss on some other class, and out of 25 days we will select 1 day for chakras, no problem, right? Then nature meditation. So we should take up meditation in the open yards, or in the lonely places, or in gardens, or in the nature, wherever it is calm and quiet. So this is very important, and so that you will be calm in your mind. The moment you sit in a park, you will be loaded with lot of breeze, then and very sweet sounds there, which birds will be chirping and all those things. So the things are melodious, and it will have a very smooth effect on the mind, taking that into trance. So like that. So loneliness also is important, as even in the houses also, you should see that all sorts of noise are avoided. So you should sit making something, a lonely place. If group meditation is there, fine. That also you should avoid all the noises and all those things. Okay. So that is about nature meditation. You can sit by side of a river, or by side of a rock, or in a garden, or whatever it is. That will make you very helpful. That gives you a lot of convenience in getting steady mind, getting empty mind, getting melodiously. The mind becomes calm. Calming down the mind is possible. So mind becomes calm, touching the divine nectar of that. So this is this happens by practice, and it takes time. This happens by practice. A seed takes time to germinate. Please practice and practice. So, my dear masters, very important factors which we should keep it in our mind is that everything takes time. Simply just like that, nothing is going to come. Even a small cotton cannot move unless you put an effort. So, like that, you have to practice. Nirantara abhyasa, nirantara abhyasat. Vispurtihi ayatnataha shyat. That's what people say. Nirantara abhyasa. Okay, so we have to practice. There is no other go. So even if you sow the seed, it will not come just like that. For nearly a lot of time now, it will be inside only. If you think that it will not come, then you will not be having any sort of benefit out of that. And by the time it will not be, you don't pay attention, then it will go dead, actually. So we should have patience. We should wait for the results. So you go on doing, then we will be succeeding in that. Okay. There is no other shortcut for this. You have to only practice. Meditation is a wonderful thing which will play a great role in our life. So let us practice about this. Then this is the end of meditation procedure, in fact. Okay. Thereafter, we have a session on understanding through meditation, okay, the whole nature, the whole functions of the of the creation, functions of the universe. So that is we have to follow. How to follow that? Now I think there is ఇంకా ఒక 10 minutes తీసుకుందామా? హలో. Okay,
Yes, sir. Yes, you
okay,
can take.
we'll extend the class by 10 minutes. Okay.
Okay, sir.
Okay. Now I will tell you about a kind of theory which is essential to know for all of us to understand this sort of great universe. In our spiritual scriptures, a lot of starting with a language, there are so many sections out there. The spiritual science has been taught by 4 great sentences in fact. I will bring about the PPTs later. Okay. Now already we are coming to the closing time. Okay. So now I will give you introduction. Tomorrow we will deal with in detail. Now the introduction is the cause of the creation, how to understand. Okay. So I will give one instance. Now you take some sort of mission. Okay. In a factory there is some equipment. Yantra we is called. Some equipment is there. That equipment, take for instance a printing press, my dear friends. You will follow easily. The printing press is there, it has got several parts. It is not made up of only one part. Many parts put together is made an equipment. So also this universe has got many parts. The universe is not single part. It's a big equipment having numerous parts. There is human life is there, animal life is there, all sorts of creatures, sea life is there, sky life is there. Okay. So all kinds of species are working or spare parts of this universe, Earth planet, for instance. Okay, now these parts in the printing press, if you look at that, can you say that they are all of the same size? No, they are of the different sizes and different colors also. Different colors, different size. And what are their performance? They do differently. So in a printing press, every part will have its own function. Some parts will be rotating, some parts will be they will be moving in different directions or whatever it is. According to the functions allotted, they will be doing it. And some parts are printing, some parts are throwing, pushing, like this. Okay, every spare part has got its specific duty. Similarly, in this universe also, we have so many creatures. They are all doing their own parts. They are not doing common work. A group may do common work, but several groups are there, they do a different work. Some people are singing, some people are dancing, some people are teaching, some are lawyers, some are doctors, some are scientists. Okay. So their bhinnatva is there. That is, a lot of diversity is there. A lot of diversity is there. So in the printing press, we need several parts to work in several ways. So we also need this. Right. Now, when you observe the printing press, when all the spare parts, if they work, then product will come out. If any one of the spare part doesn't work, it will not come. Okay. So the universe also should work. All creatures are working. Without work, nothing is there. Okay. And then we have these spare parts, how they are able to work in the spare parts in the printing press. They are all working with some kind of power. Okay. The name of the power is electricity. Unless electricity is used, the spare parts of the printing press may not work. Yes or no? Will not work. So this electricity is needed for this. So all spare parts are working with the electricity only. Similarly, all of us, all species of this world, this universe, they are all working. Even non-moving things also are working because they are also life. Sarvam khal vidam Brahman. Okay. All faces, they are breathing. That's why they are able to appear there. Even a hill, it will be moving also in a span of some 10,000 years. We are not there to check up that. That's why we think that they are not moving. And they are also breathing. Everything in this breathing. So all these species in this planet are working or having energy. What is that energy? That energy is called self. So there is self in every body, we know that. Then all species are working, like the spare parts in the printing press. Now, this sort of energy is called by the common man in several names. See, the whole universe is run by a great power. That's what people say. And people also call that power as God. God is not the name, it is a word used for indicating that sort of power with which all species are moving around. They are all breathing. That is the important thing. There is nothing which cannot breathe. Everything is breathing. Moving and non-moving, both are breathing. Okay. So this breathing is happening because of that. So when one's breathing is there, universe is working. So universe is working with what? With energy. So what is the name of that energy? There is no name for that. Nirakara. There is no shape, no name also. Okay. So in the general usage of the words, people call that great power as God. Okay. So God is the word standing for energy. Energy, where is energy? It is in every species. Whether energy is there in us or not, we should check up. If you are breathing, you have energy. Because breathing itself is getting energy. So, if we find energy in us, then the God is in us. If the energy is in you, then God is in you only. And you are the God. So, my dear masters, we should understand what is the term God means. God is the substitute for energy. This energy is also named as self in English. It is named as soul in English. And in Sanskrit it is called Atma. So, Atma is in you, and that is called self. Sri Krishna explains to Arjuna in the battlefield, hey Arjun, I am not Krishna Baba. Aham Atma. I am not Krishna, I am only Atma. Aham Atma Gudakesha. Hey Arjun, Sarva Bhuta Shrestita. This Atma is in every species. Everything what is seen has got the element of Atma. I am everywhere. I am in everybody. That's what he wants to profess, convince us. He tells us, Aham Atma Gudakesha, Sarva Bhuta Shrestita. So we have to understand that God is something which is somewhere. God is only in temple, so we have to go there. So God is, we have to worship as if He is somewhere else. He is different from you. So my dear friends, now you understand that the temple, the God in the temple and the God in you both are same. The God in your house, in a puja room, or in the puja room of a temple, both are same. That it does not mean that you should not go to temple. No, I am not telling that, or nobody tells that, because the God in the puja temple, the God in the puja room of the temple also is God. The God is everywhere. People are going to Balaji, Tirupati in lakhs of numbers, as if there is only God available. And they suffer there and come back. They can as well see the same God in their own house. But it does not mean that they should not go there. There is also God is there. God is there in Balaji temple also very much. Everywhere God is there. So we should understand the cause of the universe is the energy, consciousness, the chetasu, that's what they say. Indriyanam manaschasmi, bhutanam asmi chetana, that's what. Vedanam samavedosmi, in Vedas I am in the Samaveda. Devanam asmi vasavaha, in the group of gods I am the Indra, okay. Indriyanam asmi, Indriyanam manaschasmi. In all organs of the human body, I am the important part that is called mind, manasu. And then in all the human beings, I am the energy. Okay? Who am I? Okay. So this is the question. Who am I? I am in the mind. I am in the all species, he declares. Bhutanam. Bhutanam means all species, living beings, non-living, moving and non-moving things. There is no non-living person or anything. Everything is living. Okay. So we have to say moving and non-moving. Living and non-living we have to keep it aside. And we have to use moving and non-moving. That is proper. Okay. So in the moving and non-moving, what is there available? Aham. That is called I. I am there. Asmi means I am there. Okay. So this is the lesson for us for today. And tomorrow we'll understand what is the meaning of this I. What is Atma? What is the structure of Atma? And once you understand the structure of Atma, you will understand the structure of everyone here and all the universe. Okay, masters? So this is the entry into the soul science we are now stepping in. After learning meditation, through meditation we will understand all these details. You will understand who I am. Who am I? That was the question coming It's going on, centuries onwards. Who am I? Is a question lingering in the minds of the whole universe. Okay. And how to understand this? There is no methodology. So it's very difficult for us. So ultimately it is dropped. And people who are trying to know also are becoming thin and thin. So now, my dear masters, we will just revive it. And we have to hats off to our Brahmarshi Patriji for giving this, for revival of this great knowledge of the universe. Okay. So with this, I want to conclude. Time is already up. We will now go into practical meditation. Okay.